What's up guys, my name's Diachronic, your host here on this Destiny video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 PvE weapons in Destiny. We're not doing a PvP rundown on this one. This is going to be for the environment, for doing the raids, doing the strikes, and doing the PvE. This is going to be a collaboration of all the things of the most usefulness, how often you use it, and how much you would want it, and how much the players have actually sought after these weapons, all contribute to how I'm doing these top 5. If you guys have any top 5 suggestions for the future, make sure you include the hashtag Diachronic top 5 down in the comments down below, as well as at Twitter, to be able to feature your guys' comments in a video for the next time for any of the top 5 in the future. And if you guys can get this to 600 likes, and that's not that out of the water, but you get 600 likes, I will do the best PvP weapons, and it will definitely not be the same list at all, because the best PvP weapons out there are definitely not the same as PvE, because, you know, the Thorn, good at PvP, not good at PvE. Before we start this top 5, I know a lot of you guys are going to be skipping to see number 1. You guys know what number 1 is going to be. Don't skip to number 1. At least skip to number 2 to see what it is, so you can actually complain about what number 2 is, because everybody knows what number 1 is. But anyways, we're going to head into that top 5, starting in at number 5. Coming in at number 5 is the Icebreaker, one of the most sought after snipers in the game, and it's an exotic sniper that regenerates ammo, only has 6 shots in a clip, no extra reserve, and basically you fire off all 6 shots. By the time you finish 6, you probably have 2 more regenerated. You have 8 shots before you run out, basically, and you just do a lot of damage. It's a solar weapon. You put it away, you use your other weapon, you come back to it, has ammo again. It is just amazing the fact you regenerate ammo, and it is just a great damage dealer. It's a solar weapon, great for the critter rate, and just overall just weapon that you can use at any time. My favorite part about this weapon, again, is that you can basically pull it out and just use it. You don't have to worry about having ammo. You don't have to worry about missing your shot, because you're gonna have more ammo anyways. You don't have to worry about all that stuff, because it really is just gives it to you. It's really great for juggler when you have juggler on, because it's, again, infinite ammo, and just very useful and versatile in many situations, as well as the fact when you shoot somebody and you kill them, they explode. So it's really great for the first part on that critter rate, and I really highly recommend. This is one of the most versatile sniper rifles in the game. Coming in at number 4 in the top 5 countdown is the Found Verdict. Now this is one of my favorite shotguns in the game, and arguably the best shotgun in the game for PvE. The way you get it is actually going through the Vault of Glass. It is a random drop, I think, on the Templar checkpoint. It might be also in the final boss. You can tell how much I've actually played the Vault of Glass. Not really that much, but from what I understand, it is a random drop from the Templar checkpoint once you kill a Templar, or right before the Templar. I think the checkpoint right there before him is also where you can get it. I think I've gotten like 3 in my lifetime from there, so that's the only places I've ever gotten it, and this weapon is just phenomenal. Has a high damage, has great range, and great fire rate. A lot of people saying the Invective is better than it. I don't agree whatsoever. The fire rate on the Invective is way too high. It has 4 shots in a clip, and it just does not work in the situations the Found Verdict can absolutely dominate in, as well as the fact that Found Verdict is arc, so it's really great on those new Fallen stuff, as well as just getting up in there and having enough bullets, and it has a lot more range as well, and it's such a great weapon. 6 shots in a clip. You can go up in you know, the Mars mission, those guys with the shield, you can just jump up, hit the headshot, absolutely wreck them, hit some more shots into them. You have 6 shots in the clip. Is one of the best guns in the game for PvP and PvE, so it's actually one of my recommendations for both of them. This gun is actually pretty good for both of those. Coming in at number 3 is the Fatebringer. Now, a lot of people are going to be hating on this not being on number 2, because everybody knows what number 1 is not being number 2, but I have very good reasons for the fact of what is going to be number 2. So the Fatebringer is in a hand cannon. It is a legendary hand cannon, again found from the Vault of Glass, pretty much in the same spot, the Templar checkpoint and the one before it, I believe. It's an explosive hand cannon that one of the upgrade makes, so it's explosive rounds, or you can have Field Scout for more ammo, but I prefer explosive rounds because of the knockback on enemies. Has great ammo. I think it has 13 shots in a clip, or 9, I'm not too sure, I remember off the top of my head, but it's absolutely phenomenal weapon. Arc damage, does really high damage. It's one of the most sought after weapons in PvE. I'd say behind the Gallahorn, it is the most sought after weapon in the entire game of Destiny. For the PvE at least, it is just a phenomenal gun, and it just absolutely wrecks and destroys, and it has that knockback, and it has a firefly perk, makes it so when you get a headshot kill, their heads explode, you get more explosions, you get a precision kill, you reload faster. Overall, just phenomenal weapon. You can use it almost all the time. in a PvP basis. Now, I did just mention how you can use it almost all the time, how it's almost the best weapon for PvE for the primary weapon slot, because coming in at number 2 is the Vision of Confluence. Now, a lot of people wrote this weapon off as just being a standard weapon, but this weapon is the most versatile weapon in the entire game, I have to say, for PvE, just for the fact that 1, has a lot of ammo, 2, is full auto scout rifle, so you have range and you can be up close, and 3, it's fire damage. Damn it, it has the ability to do great on lots of solar burn nightfalls. This weapon is phenomenal. With the Field Scout, you can have 27 shots in a clip. It has a big round sight, which is one of my favorite. I don't know, that's a bit of a bias there, but I find that one to be a really great sight. It's a scout rifle, so it has great range. Its headshot damage is phenomenal. I'd say compared to the Fatebringer, it can output better headshot damage, DPS over amount of time than the Fatebringer. The only thing that it doesn't have is explosive rounds, but like I said, it is way more versatile in way more situations because of the fact that it's a scout rifle, has the range, has the ammo, has full auto, so has great fire rate, and overall just an amazing weapon you can use basically in any situation. If I'd have to say, if I had one weapon in the all of Destiny for PvE, I would definitely say it had to be the Vision of Confluence, just for the fact that it just lasts so long and is so versatile. Now, a lot of you guys are saying, why wouldn't you have the Gallahorn? Well, let me tell you, the Gallahorn runs out of ammo. It's a heavy weapon. It runs out of ammo, as well as the fact that I kill myself more often than not with that thing. But anyways, enough of that. We're going to be going on to number 1. You guys have been waiting for that number 1. You guys know what's number 1. Coming in at number 1 is the Gallahorn. If you guys have never heard of this gun, you have not played Destiny. It is the most sought after weapon in the entire game. It is a solar rocket launcher that has so many different things that make it amazing that I can't even fathom why anybody would ever want to have any other weapon in the game besides just having Gallahorn at all times. So starting off, the perks on this weapon, it has tracking rounds. So you aim at a target, it starts beeping, it will find that target. You can basically aim at a target and then aim somewhere else and then fire the rocket. It'll fly around and hit the target. It does immense amounts of damage. It has Wolfpack rounds, basically makes it so it clusters out into a bunch of other explosives, and those home in on targets does phenomenal damage. It does solar damage. It also has the secret perk of actually it blows up on proximity. If you guys don't know, the perk called Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, it doesn't actually have the perk on the actual weapon, but it does act like a Horseshoes and Hand Grenade. If you fire any other rocket that doesn't have Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, it will fly next to a target without explosion, but the Gallahorn will stop and act just like Horseshoes and Hand Grenade. It does blow up based on proximity, even though it doesn't have this perk, adding an extra layer of absolute destroyingly awesomeness to this rocket launcher. If you guys want to destroy a boss and absolutely destroy him in a number of 20 seconds, I've seen people do a level 35 Skolas in literally 30 seconds, and it'll all thanks to the Gallahorn. I've seen people do the Crudder raid in at least 2 minutes, just for the fact they had Gallahorn absolutely wrecked his shields. I've seen people kill so many final bosses just from the Gallahorn and just unloading with 2 shots, and you got 7 shots in the clip in total, and it's just I can go on and on about this weapon, but everybody knows how amazing this weapon is, and everybody knows how hard it is to get this weapon, because the Xur sold it on week 2, and he has never sold it again, and he will never sell it again. I think one of the Bungie Destiny weekly updates actually said that Xur will never sell it again because it is a game changer, because still a select few number of people have it, and it is a very elite group of people, and who have it, who play the raids every week, do Nightfall every week, and they get them. And I think I'm actually on number 6, Gallahorn number 6. It is the weapon I've actually gotten the most in Destiny, which is ironic out of all the exotic weapons. But anyways, that's the video for you guys today. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you have your own list of top 5, leave them down in the comments down below. And if you want to submit your top 5 or any top 5, you have any ideas, make sure you include the hashtag Diachronic top 5 if you guys want to submit ideas for top 5s in the future. And again, if this video gets 600 likes, you guys get that huge milestone, you guys can have a PvP best top 5 PvP weapons. I'm going to be making one of those lists, and it's going to be a completely different list, which I think is really phenomenal that the same weapons are not the dominant weapon in both of these. But anyways, that's the video, guys, today. If you guys did enjoy, again, leave your comments down below if you have any ideas. Again, like it if you did, and subscribe for more top 5s in the future. And again, my name is Vanguard. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys on the next one.